Hello everyone in YouTube land, Nintendo fanboy. I was coming back here as always. Alright, this video could be short, could be long, I'm not sure. I don't want to have it go on too long because, I can go on as long as I want, it doesn't matter, but I don't want to end up repeating myself. I do that sometimes in my videos. I don't want to do that. I want to make it coherent and whatever. I think you know what it's about if you read the title, so, but yeah, I haven't made a video in about 2 weeks, and not much to talk about or whatever, what's going on. There's some stuff to talk about, and some stuff that has come out, but I'm just kind of taking a break from buying games right now until I get my Switch Lite in July, and yeah, I'm just kind of taking it easy, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'll be back, I'm just still doing videos, obviously, but yeah, Animal Crossing came out. Definitely going to be getting that. I don't know when the Switch version of Doom Eternal comes out. Let's see. I don't know what else has come out this year. I really don't. I really don't. And Nintendo obviously didn't do the Direct, and everything is kind of canceled right now with everything going on. I think you know what that is. I'm not going to talk about that in this video, but yeah, it's just been kind of, everything's, E3 is canceled because of that. And then, yeah, I just don't know. A lot of big events canceled. No games have been delayed, though. Jesus, it's been so my mind has been so focused on that. I'm trying to get my mind off of it. Doing this video and everything like that. I've been wanting to do this video for a couple days now, so let's just get right into it. Sony had their little event. I don't know how they had that event when everyone's supposed to be not in a big group, self-quarantine, or whatever you want to call it, and kind of self-distancing or whatever. Those terms used by the mainstream media. But yeah, that's what it is. I don't know how they did that. But yeah, Mark Cerny. Yeah, and Sony was talking about the PS5 and the specs and all that stuff and the power and whatever's in it, which doesn't matter to me. And that's what this video is about. It's about power, graphics. I made a couple of videos like this. Obviously, I have a lot of videos like this on my channel. I've been doing videos since 2010, so I've had a lot of videos about this. And yeah, graphics don't matter. I've been reading so many. I scroll through Twitter so much. I just read people's opinions and just people comparing. Not that I really care or anything like that, but comparing the PS5 to the Xbox One X, Series X, whatever you want to call it. Graphics don't matter. They really don't. I don't know why we're still talking about discussing specs and power and what's inside of a system in 2020. Every system is pretty much a computer. They have been, they always have been, but they're a computer. Technology is always going to get better. Doesn't matter which system it is. It can be Nintendo, even though Nintendo is the weakest. They have been the weakest. Nintendo hasn't been focusing on power and graphics since maybe the GameCube. The GameCube was like the last Nintendo system that was the most powerful in that generation. Like when you compare GameCube, PS2, and Xbox. I guess Xbox was slightly more powerful than GameCube, but the GameCube, yeah, it was really powerful for that time. Still get some of the games, Resident Evil Remake and Resident Evil 4, and hell, even some first party games. Look at Luigi's Mansion and Mario Sunshine. It was a beast for that time. So, and then they had to make some sacrifices, with the Wii to keep it lower cost system, and they had the motion controls. And then the Wii U, I don't know. The Wii U was a step up, I guess. Obviously, where we're at right now. In this generation, even last generation. I'm trying to think here. Yeah, the Wii 360, PS3, that generation. This generation, especially, when you see some of the games, there's so many games out there that have proved that graphics don't matter. You have some of the best graphics ever, and the gameplay sucks. It's boring. It looks pretty, but it's, this game sucks. It's not entertaining, it's not whatever. It's forgettable. Look at, what's that game, Order 1886? Or is it Order 1886 or Order 1888? I think it's Order 1886. It was a PS4 exclusive. It was kind of a test demo for the PS4 and its graphics at that time, which is crazy. It doesn't feel that long ago, but it is. It's like 6 years ago, something like that. And the game, yeah, it just people didn't like it. Turned out to be crap. Pretty much, yeah, just a demo for graphics. It wasn't anything. It was a movie. It was like, yeah, this is stupid. Do I need to play it to know? No, I don't. I don't need to play it to know. It's a movie. You watch people play it online, and there you go. I mean, look at Death Stranding. That's a huge example of the graphics don't matter. Like you're like, yeah, it's a really good looking game. That doesn't matter. I mean, call that game probably the most polarizing game of this generation. It really is. Some people like it, some people don't. I'm not going to play it. I don't need to. I don't want to. Gobbledygook. It's just a bunch of pretentious crap. You know what I mean? That's not why I play games, or that's not why I want to play games. But anyways, I'm not talking about the game. But that's another reason. That's another example. Like, graphics don't matter. You have the best looking game ever. You know what I mean? Probably this generation, and it's just like, yeah. The gameplay's crap. It's boring. It's repetitive. It's just a bunch of running and walking and delivering stuff. I mean, I can go on all day mentioning games about, making examples of games that have really good graphics, but the gameplay sucks. Or the story sucks, or whatever. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know. I mean, story is another one of those things where it doesn't matter. I can lump story and graphics in the same thing, and it's just like, yeah, those things don't matter. Once in a while, story can matter, I guess. It doesn't, whatever. If I like the story, I like it. That's fine. It's another plus. It's just a plus. Just like graphics is like a plus. It's like a perk. It's like a cherry on the top. Whatever. It's amazing. You know what I mean? There's so many different looking games out there. So many different types of games out there that have so many different types of art styles, and there's just so many games that run on the PS4 and Xbox One that don't need to. You can play those games on any system. You know what I mean? There's so many games out there that have so many different, like I said, so many different art styles that whatever, it just doesn't matter what game. Graphics don't matter. It just doesn't matter. The only time graphics really matter in the specs is to the developers, because they have to make their game on that system. You know what I mean? They have to, their vision or whatever, their vision. I hate that word, but they have to, express themselves and what game they want to make and whatever. To us, it doesn't matter. We're just here to play fun games. That's about it. It's gameplay. That's it. It always has been. Always will be. But I read stuff on Twitter and people are just comparing this and that. What's inside this? What's inside that? It doesn't matter. Who gives a shit? Teraflops, gigaflops, whatever the fuck. I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. I'm not a game developer. I don't know anything about that stuff. I don't know. I don't care. I don't care to know what's inside the system, what it's running. It doesn't matter. So, comment down below on what you think about this, graphics and specs and whatever. I don't care. You have different. Look at Nintendo. They have so many different games with different art styles and stuff like that. Obviously, their games are made for the system. Look at Animal Crossing. You know what I mean? Obviously, that game can be played on any system in terms of its graphics. Obviously, it's not a big game. There's not a lot going on there. You know what I mean? You look at that, you're like, yeah, whatever. Hell, even Breath of the Wild, even though it's a big game, it doesn't use a lot of. Well, I guess it does because of how big it is. But the graphics itself, it's an art style, and that's why Nintendo uses that art style, because it doesn't use power. It doesn't use a lot of power in the system, and yeah, I mean it's a good looking game, whatever. But obviously I have my gripes with it. But yeah, Animal Crossing is another big example where it's like, yeah, graphics don't matter. You have a cool art style. There you go. Gameplay's nice. Plays smooth. Whatever. So many examples out there. I don't even know. Yeah, that's pretty much about it. I'm gonna leave it off of there. I don't want to have me rambling on too much. So yeah, I mean, comment down below. What examples do you have that a game has amazing graphics, but the gameplay sucks? Like, the gameplay sucks. I'm trying to think here. Yeah, that's about it. I mean, that's pretty much my question to you. a game that has amazing graphics and the gameplay sucks. I was trying to think of another question, but anyway. But anyways, peace out. More random videos coming soon. Later. More, yeah, I don't know. With everything going on right now, I don't know what's really going on. You know what I mean? With the everything, events, and stuff like that. Who knows when Nintendo's next Direct will be? I mean, that's like their least of their worries right now with everything going on. And E3's canceled, all these big events are canceled. It's kind of just, sucks. It's a big bummer, you know what I mean? Because we want to know what's going on. What's the next big Nintendo game coming out? What's going on? What's the other releases? We don't know. We really don't know what's going on. And some of the games that are coming out they're not delayed. I think some of the games that we know are coming out are not delayed, but Nintendo, it's kind of like we don't know at all until the next Direct or what's happening and all the big releases for 2020 and to the end of 2020. You know what I mean? Like, it's just been really weird. But yeah, don't forget, comment down below. Just a game that has amazing graphics, but the gameplay sucks. That is a good example of why graphics don't matter. So, anyways, yeah, peace out. More random videos coming soon. Later. Bye.